Good morning. We're off to another adventure very early, and we're heading to the gate. I think, but first we'll make a stop at the club lounge before we go to the gate. All right, well, we made it to the club lounge, and we're gonna grab some breakfast since we left at 5 a.m. So it's really early and tired, and it's gonna be a long day, but it's all gonna be good. So let me show you where we are.
So this is the view from our table, and right there is our gate, and that's the plane that we're going to be taking to New York City. And here is more of the club lounge. It was recently remodeled, and so it's a much nicer place than what it used to be, and it's much bigger, so there's a lot more area here that you're not seeing.
We made it. We just landed in New York City. Yes, we are back in New York after our trip this summer. It's going to be a blend of business and pleasure, but here we are. Just a slight delay taking off, but 15 minutes, it wasn't too bad. Made it safe and sound, and that's all that matters. We're going to go pick up our bag, and then we're going to head to the hotel. Well, LaGuardia has been redone, or at least this part of it, and it's a really much better layout and design. The old one several years ago was just like, oh, abysmal and ancient.
So we got a lift and we're heading into the city. Usually we take that highway over there that you see above, but we're taking the local route. Not sure where we're heading next. We made it. It took a bit with traffic. Here we are. We are at the end, right by the water. 2214. We are checked into the room. We are at the Virgin Hotels New York. It's brand new. It opened up earlier this year. I believe April is a time frame. The normal check-in time is at 3 o'clock. We landed at LaGuardia, got a lift, and it took about 45 minutes with traffic. And when I got here, I didn't think we'd be able to check in, but the guy was very nice. Darnell, say hello, Darnell. He was very nice at the front desk, and he got us a room. We have a city view, which is what we picked. We are on the 22nd floor out of 30, so that's fantastic. I haven't even looked yet, so you're gonna explore this with me as we go through this place. And let me give you the grand tour of the new Virgin Hotels New York. Here's the door that we just entered. Everything's gonna be red because it's Virgin Hotels. So when you walk in on the right, there's this closet, 2 bathrobes, look at that. I think that's a yoga mat. Ironing board, and let's see, some storage. Right next to it is like a work table, vanity area for whoever needs to do their makeup and finishing touches in the morning. And looks really nice. Everything looks really nice and new. And then there's slippers as well too. I'm always excited about slippers. We have a safe, we got more storage, umbrellas you can use, and they just have curtains to use to open and close and stuff, so that's not bad. And then if we turn it back to this way, there is the sink in the middle, and let's see here, nice, there I am. And then on to the right or to the left of the sink is the shower, red shower head, some amenities here. Oh, look at this. All the stuff is in red. Very cool, very cool. Handheld as well too. And if I look down here, a little virgin sheep. Cute. Okay, let's head back out. So when you head back out, this is one of the chambers. To the right of the bath, to the right of the sink is the toilet. a black lid. Interesting choice. I would have made that red, but that's just me. And then you head back. So there's another part of the room. Let me close this door here. This is the interesting concept. There is a sliding door that separates this other part to the main bedroom chamber. These are called chambers. And you walk in, a little seating area and desk, cool lamp, and this is a king-size bed. And then there's a Smeg mini refrigerator with some coffee maker, which we never use. A little stand here. Ice bucket mugs. Then there is a TV with all the information that you need on there. And this is the room. It's not bad. Yeah, it's interesting how they broke it up this way. So let me show you next the view. Okay, so as we go into the view, we actually have a corner view. So it's a city view. Here is the view from one of the corners. We're up on the 22nd floor. This is one corner. Let me turn it down to this other side. This is the other view that we're looking at. We're on Broadway, I believe. What is that building with the gold tower? I'm not sure what that is. We don't have an Empire State view, but that's okay. Beautiful views as well too. So this is our city view from the 22nd floor of the new Virgin Hotels New York. Oops, sorry, the rattle there. So I spin you around. So that is the room. We'll look forward to this. We're gonna be here for, is it 5 or 6 nights? 5 nights. And we'll keep you posted as we explore the hotel and check it out. So we finished checking into the hotel room and we're on our way to the museum, but we saw Chick-fil-A since we haven't eaten since this morning, and we hardly had anything. We're having some chicken nuggets and fries and water. And eating standing up. Here we are, Chick-fil-A right by the train station that we're gonna get on. So we got to the 33rd Street station. We're gonna take the uptown train to the Met Museum, which is where we're gonna go. We have tickets, bought our Metro card, had a little trouble using one of them, but here we are. Looking for the number 6 train. Here it comes. All right, we took our first subway ride of our trip. What'd you think?
Fine.
It's okay? It's quick and easy and cheaper. 5 stops from the hotel. We're heading to the Met Museum right now. Got a couple of hours, but at least we'll check it out and see what it's all about, since we've never been there before. Oh, by the way, it's like a really hot day today. It is like in the mid-90s. Ugh. Great. All right, we've made it to the Met. Lovely tree-lined front with some vendors selling artwork. You can look at that after. We gotta get inside. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Met is one of the most visited museums here in New York City, and it's also the home of the Met Gala in May, where all the fashionistas show up and strut on the red carpet. So it'll be interesting to see it. I've never been to this museum before. So we will explore it all together. Egyptian wing here at the Met, and the daily hours are till 5 p.m. I believe it's Friday and Saturday where they're open late till 9 p.m., but it doesn't open until 10. So we bought an all-day ticket. It was like $30 per person. We only didn't get here till 2 o'clock, so we've only got a couple of hours, and we're only in the Egyptian part, and there's so much to see. You definitely need to take days depending on what you want to see here, but we're just wandering around, getting a feel for it, and exploring this beautiful, beautiful museum. Actually, this temple that in this room is the Temple of Dendur from 10 BC. And they devoted a whole wing just to this majestic temple. The fact that they have so much of it replicated here, or brought here, is amazing. Alright, we're going to head out of this area and head to the American wing. Keep on going as part of our tour of the Met. Just a few hours is not enough at all to do this place justice. You really got to devote days. We just ended up taking the elevator to try to go to the top, and we ended up to this second floor, and look where we are. Oh my god. The statues are below, but this is a great way to get a view of the museum. I feel like I'm in Paris. Not really, but... This room is like you're in the Palace of Versailles in the gardens. I walked in and I'm like, this looks very familiar to where we were years ago. See? been hitting a lot of the most famous pieces here at the museum. We've just kind of been wandering and we kind of just stumbled upon them, so it's been a good experience here. And there's just so much to see. I know we've only been here like maybe 3 hours, but after a long day, early morning, and I'm hungry and my feet hurt already. I got a lot more to do the next few days here, so I'm just taking a break right now. So we walked back into the room after our afternoon at the Met, and this was on the little vanity table. Virgin Hotels, and they're just thanking me for being part of their No program. And they're giving us some little snacks as treats for the day. Very nice. So make sure you sign up for their Virgin No program, and you never know what you'll get. All right, so I just wanted to catch you up on a few things today. So taking a break, like I said, we just got back from the Met Museum, spent probably 3 hours there, and I mean, you need more than that. There's just not enough time in the day to see everything, but I think we hit a lot of the major sites. I mean, we didn't even have a map. We just kind of like wandered around and we saw a lot of the main things, from the Van Gogh portrait to, I'm drawing a blank, a lot of the famous pieces in the museum, a lot of the Egyptian stuff as well too. Definitely beautiful, as you already saw with the footage that I already inserted before this and everything. The way we got there was we took the number 6 green subway train. It was 5 stops from a few blocks from our hotel. Really cheap, very easy, very convenient. The only thing is, on our way back, it was during rush hour, so it did get a little packed on that train. But my pro tip: when you are using the metro or the subway, wherever you are in Europe or in the US, go towards the ends. Less people there than in the middle where everybody tends to congregate. So just a kind of a tip if you're getting, on the subway train. But let me back up a little, as I'm gonna be rambling here, because we have a lot more to go tonight and it's still early and I'm already exhausted. But let me talk about the hotel. So the hotel, our room is beautiful. It's very nice. We got a great corner view and everything, and like the style and the setup and everything. My only negative so far is that there isn't a lot of storage. There's only like one main drawer here in the bathroom work area, whatever. So that's kind of a negative. You need more storage for your stuff. There weren't enough hangers for us, but we made it work. But other than that, so far, beautiful. It's very high tech. Everything's like lots of buttons, lots of controls, lots of lights, and love it so far. The elevators, when you get into the lobby, into the elevator bank, you put your card up to this little sensor, and then you select which floor you'll go on, and it'll tell you which elevator bank to go to. So it's a little bit different, and they had to show us how it worked. Luis at the down at the lobby helped us, and I think they showed it to everybody that comes here. So that's a thing. But as far as the hotel itself, so far so good. But again, it's only just staying in and checking. So let me go back to the Met Museum. Definitely, if you're going to check it out, comfortable shoes. We wanted to go to the rooftop and check out the views, and also there's an installation there, but because the weather's been so hot, they've been closing it around noon. So check ahead. If the weather is going to be bad, they may close the rooftop and you may not be able to see the views or whatever installation there is there. So just kind of tip there. Give yourself a lot of time. It's huge, it's big. It's beautiful. There's just a lot to see, right? From ancient Egyptian to antiquities, to religious stuff, to like armor, to mid-century. It's just so much in the museum. It's definitely worth checking it out, right? And it's right next to Central Park. So if you have time and you want to go to Central Park, then you can do both, right? Since they're right next to each other. But today we just don't have time. And the reason we don't have enough time is because we have tickets to see the play Shucked. Yes, Shucked, Shucked. It's about corn, We hear it's hilarious, so we're gonna go check it out. It's at the Niederlander Theater. It's 7 o'clock p.m. tonight, so we're just gonna freshen up and then we're gonna head over there. They say it's about a 15-minute walk from the hotel, but it's just so hot, so I don't know if we're gonna hop back on the metro or I may just do a Lyft or an Uber just to get us over there because it's so hot right now here in New York City. And I definitely did not pack for hot weather. I packed more for cooler weather, so I'm totally screwed and I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we will see how it's gonna work out, which may lead to some shopping. Well, you never know. So that is the game plan. And then we're gonna probably grab a late dinner after the play because right now we're gonna enjoy the treats that the hotel left for us because I signed up for their program. They came in and left us a little card welcome, and then also they gave us a bunch of treats. So we're gonna have that for now as our snack. And then that's it for now. I'm tired. I am really tired. It's been a long day. I got up at 3:45 this morning, so I'm exhausted. But that is the plan. So I will keep you posted. Stay tuned. More to come.
Well, we made it. There's a quick 15-minute walk. Hot, but we made it. We're up in the mezzanine, row J. You can see the stage really nicely too. We are at the intermission for Shucked, and it is hilarious. Unfortunately for the show, Alex Newell isn't in it. There's an understudy, but she's still phenomenal in the show. It's really, really good and funny. You've got to see this halfway so far. We just finished Shucked, and oh my God, it was so amazing. It was phenomenal. It's like fantastic musical. You have to see it. I'll talk more when we get back to the hotel, but I just wanted to tell you it was like amazing. So after play, we're grabbing a late night dinner, and it's on the way home to the hotel. We are going to Shake Shack. Since you know what? We have never been. It's open. We might as well grab something to go. Huh? I'll take it back to the hotel. Is that okay with you? All right, so we picked up our Shake Shack, and it was a quicker walk coming back to the hotel. Again, less than 15 minutes, and it's much cooler tonight. And here we are. So I wanted to show you the view of the hotel at night. There it is. We've still yet to explore it, but we'll see more tomorrow when we have breakfast. But now heading up to the room.
Hello again. Well, just grabbed our dinner. So we snarfed down our Shake Shack burgers, and you know what? I really love my burger. I had a double Shack burger. We've never had Shake Shack before, so I thought it was really good. Or maybe I'm just really hungry and tired, but it was good. So I want to talk about, today's been a long, jam-packed day, right? We ended up watching the musical Shucked over at the Niederlander Theater, and I had no idea what to expect. I mean, I heard it was about corn. It's about corn, but it's so much more. I mean, the singing, the actors, the comedy, the melodies in the song. I mean, every song was wonderful. The performances were great. The one character, Lulu, is a standout. Normally, she is played by Alex Newell. I don't know if you know her, but I know her from watching her in like the final seasons of Glee when she was on there. She's a powerhouse singer. I was just disappointed she wasn't there tonight. It was an understudy, but the understudy was phenomenal as well. So I'm not going to give any spoilers or anything like that, but It's funny, it's witty, it's tongue-in-cheek. It is just beautiful music, and it's like a great story. And the one thing I will give away is that there were a couple of narrators that kind of wove the story through and guided it along. That's all I'm gonna say. But other than that, in Corn, it is phenomenal. I mean, I don't know, has it been nominated? I think it just came out this year, and hopefully it'll get nominated, because it's I can't say enough about this play. It's like, you have to go see this musical, Shucked, at the Nederlander Theater. It's so good. Because I was thinking back, we were talking about it on the way back, that we saw Back to the Future the musical this past July here in New York as well. And that was fun. And that was more spectacular in terms of like some of the special effects. I mean, you know the story, but compared to this, the music, like I said, the music just flows throughout, and there's just something magical about Shucked, even though it's about corn. I can't explain it. It is just so good. You have to see it when you're in New York City. Definitely check it out. So we saw that. Fortunately, we're like 15 minutes away from like Broadway and like the theater district, so it was a quick walk back. And then, like I said, we had Shake Shack for dinner. And then tomorrow, it's gonna be a hybrid of work and touristy things. So I'm not gonna get into it tonight, but this is where I'm gonna wrap it up, because it's been a long day. We're exhausted. I'm exhausted. I look like crap at this point in time, since I've been up since 3:45 in the morning. And looking forward to a wonderful night's sleep here at the Virgin Hotel. So with that said, I will see you tomorrow, or whenever this next video is, but I will see you then. Thanks for watching, and be sure you subscribe, because we have a lot more adventures to go. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye, good night.